Hi guys, I just wanted to post today for my first time ever, and I really felt like God was just telling me that, or I felt like God was telling me. I learned that lately you're supposed to say I feel like, because you want to make sure that everything somebody says is from God. You want to test it with the Bible and make sure that it's true. But I just felt like God wanted me to encourage people who are going through a hard time lately. I personally know someone who found out that they did not pass their high school classes, or one class in particular, so they would not be able to move on to higher education. I know for me, I would be super discouraged if that happened to me. So I know there's lots of things out there that can be discouraging, so I just wanted to share this. So the first verse that I came across this morning is Matthew 5:14 through 16. It says, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify the Father in heaven." And then there is a time for everything and a reason for every activity under the sun, and that's Ecclesiastes 3:1. Next one is Jeremiah 29:11. "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope." So I know that it seems hard right now, but God will always show up. I mean, we had a teaching on Sunday at the church here that I'm visiting in Scotland, and it was all about worship and just the reasons for worship and what it does. So one major thing is it can just encourage you, and it's you speaking to God, and just it brings a joy back in your life, even if things are hard and you feel like you've been attacked. Worship definitely puts joy back in your life. So this is 1 Corinthians 10:13 from the Passion Translation. It says, "We all experience times of testing, which is normal for every human being. But God will be faithful to you. He will screen and filter the severity, nature, and timing of every test or trial you face, so you can bear it. And each test is an opportunity to trust Him more. For along with every trial, God provides for you a way of escape that will bring you out of it victoriously." So I think that is a really good word. The next one is, "Commit your ways to the Lord, and your plans will be established." So sometimes I feel like I have my own plans, but I've really learned this year to submit them to God and to just see what He wants me to do. I feel like we really want to be in control of our plans and just, know what we're going to do. But when we give them to God, then He does things that we couldn't even ask or imagine for. So I just encourage you that if you're going through a hard time, or even if you're not, to just give all your plans to God and ask Him what He wants you to do. So the next one is Zephaniah 3:17. "The Lord your God in your midst, the mighty one, will save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quiet you with His love. He will rejoice over you with singing." I just love that one, because the fact that God, the God of this universe, rejoices over me with singing, I just think that's amazing. Because we worship God and sing over Him, but He loves us so much that He sings us, He rejoices over us. The next one is Romans 8:18 through 19 from the Passion Translation. It says, "I am convinced that any suffering we endure is less than nothing compared to the magnitude of glory that is about to be unveiled within us. The entire universe is standing on tiptoe, yearning to see the unveiling of God's glorious sons and daughters. I mean, is that a good word or what? That God's glory that is coming upon us. Yeah, I've just been praying to be able to see God's glory, and the words that have been spoken over me lately are that God is wanting to take me to the next level. So I believe that God is saying that to so many people. Just whenever we submit to Him, that He's going to lead us and bring us to the next level, like an elevator. And it's funny because I'll ask God what He's doing in my life and wanting Him to tell me the next thing. But I feel like most of the time we couldn't handle all the things. Like if He told us, be like, oh no, I can't do that. So He just reveals it to us just a little bit at a time. So I encourage you just to keep seeking God and do His will and submit to Him. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.